Hello. Well, welcome to my channel. I just wanted to talk about the Black Panther movie, and well, basically, overall, I thought it was a pretty good movie. The thing is, I think it was a little overhyped. Now, when I say it's overhyped, it's just that I don't understand why it's getting so much money. I thought it was a really good Marvel movie. Um, I mean, it was better than a few of them. For example, the first Avenger, the first Thor, the second Thor. Um, yeah, no, it was really good, but I expected it to be a little different. I'm gonna start with the soundtrack. The soundtrack. I was expecting to have like some sort of like really good soundtrack, like for example with Thor Ragnarok and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 and Volume 2, but it wasn't like that. It was like there was barely a soundtrack to it. I guess that's like my first problem with the film. I mean, I don't really have a problem with the film, but I expected it to have like some sort of soundtrack to it, but there wasn't really. There was like about 5 songs, and they would play about like, I don't know, 1 to 20 seconds long, and then it would just like carry on to the film. The cinematography, the way the movie looked, for example, was really good. I mean, I really like the way they made Wakanda look. It looked really cool. I mean, like I wish like a place like that existed. I mean, that'd be really awesome. Um, the story of the lead, played by Chad Boswick, I think it is. Um, his story was kind of like it was kind of benign in a way. It wasn't as strong as the villain, who is Killmonger, played by Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan's character was, I don't know, you just kind of like you actually understood the reason why he was the way he is, and his story was kind of like more like a rags to riches type, as in he just wanted to get to some place to where he came from, and it kind of, I don't know, it just seemed like kind of, it just it was really well done with his storyline. The thing is, I'm pretty sure people had some sort of sympathy towards him after a while, and they actually understood him. That's why he kind of comes across as an anti-hero, even though that he killed so many people and he was like part of the special forces and shit. But yeah, no, it was really cool to watch how his character tried to overtake Wakanda and all that sort of stuff, and he was like so well experienced when it came to fighting and stuff. To the real Black Panther, T'Challa. Yeah, I don't know. I just he seemed kind of boring, but I mean, I get why. Obviously, I get why that the reason he's T'Challa and he's the king. He's supposed to be the king, and he's supposed to be the king. Um, well, what I'm trying to say is that this movie was way overhyped. It didn't have to have this sort of attraction unless it was supposedly for political reasons. But I mean, I guess I understand why, but I I think like if you really look at the script and how the storyline was, it was kind of benign. Other than Killmonger's storyline, the I mean, I really understand the what's it called, the interaction of both the protagonist and the antagonist have. It's just it's really good because well, in one side, T'Challa is a really good guy, and he's just trying to keep his people happy, but at the same time he doesn't want to kill anybody. He, like, you can tell from the beginning of the movie, he does not want to kill anybody, and he wouldn't even want to kill Killmonger. Back to the way the movie looked, it was very colorful. The cinematography was really good. The dialogue, there were some things that really pissed me off. For example, there was two jokes that really pissed me off. The Coachella joke, Coachella, whatever it's called. The sister, she's like, I thought if you were gonna bring me to LA, I would be invited to Coachella. And then there was this other joke that was about this meme, which is "What are those?" which is about the shoes, and that kind of like pissed me off. Other than that, the jokes were pretty good. I mean, there were some jokes that were kind of flat. Anyway, well, this is a good continuation of the whole franchise of Marvel. It was kind of cool. The action sequences were definitely really cool. How the graphics were really good. The CGI was really good. Just have to say that the jokes fell flat sometimes, and that Killmonger actually was a more interesting character than the lead. And sometimes that doesn't. I mean, that's kind of bad. If you want to like the lead, you have to like the lead. In this case, though, I really like the villain in this movie, and that's a problem, I guess. And it was a shame that he had to, spoilers, that he had to die in the end. That he had to kill himself. Well, he wanted to kill himself because he didn't want to be locked up, and that makes sense. Overall, though, lack of soundtrack, lack of character development when it came to the lead actor, good villain, good cinematography, good costume design. I would say that I would definitely recommend this because it's part of the franchise, the entire Marvel Entertainment franchise, and you should watch it. Other than that, I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. Thanks for listening, and please subscribe so I can feed my children. Thank you.